A NoMoreStinkyMonkeys.com production. Excuse my voice, it's a little scratchy from breathing in the mask that I have to wear all day. I've always been trying to stretch my musical taste from at least the time when I was 13 years old. So while I liked or loved simple pop music, I often set it aside in my mind for more difficult sounds. In fact, I was kind of backwards. While kids my age loved the pop sounds, I was snobby about them, like they were somehow beneath me. But then as I got older and those peers started stretching their musical tastes going towards country music and stuff, I came back to the pop sounds I disregarded and listened to them with a fresh perspective. As the years go by and new music is less palatable to me, I listen to the pop music of my youth and marvel at how timeless it truly is. How what I considered simple was not actually simple at all. The hooks were actually an art form that many modern bands struggle to find even once. So you can imagine how incredible it is when you write 5 to 10 standalone pop classics. One of the performers that I listened to again as an adult with fresh ears is this next one on my list. His greatest hits album is a remarkable mix of pop stylings, with the only thing they have in common being his inviting voice. One time I was watching Everybody Loves Raymond, and Ray's favorite song from this singer is also my favorite song. And during the later years of the show, they used it as Everybody Loves Raymond's theme song. This new appreciation for me is why he is number 159, Steve Miller. Steve Miller was born the same year as George Harrison, 1943, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. His mother sang jazz really well at home, and that helped influence little Steven to love music, especially jazz and the blues. His doctor father was a pathologist, but also an amateur recording engineer, who had quite a group of special friends. His parents were best man and matron of honor at guitar great Les Paul's wedding. Les was Stephen's godfather, and when the old man would send tapes of Stephen playing guitar to Les told the kid he had talent, and if he kept it up, he might do great things one day. The family moved to Dallas when Stephen was 7, and there he found his calling. At home, his father would bring in blues greats like Charles Mingus and T-Bone Walker to record, and T-Bone taught Stephen how to play guitar with his teeth and behind his back. When he was 12, he attended a special prep school and became lifelong friends with classmate Boz Scaggs. Stephen taught Boz how to play guitar, and they formed a band. Scaggs would follow him to college in Wisconsin and then Chicago and San Francisco, where Steve would start new bands. His bands were strictly hard rock and blues, and they backed up Chuck Berry on a live album. And then they got to play at the Monterey Jazz Festival, Monterey Pop Festival, before they even released their first album. The music was good, but they had no chart success. And then after Scaggs left the band to start his own solo career, Steve went in a more pop direction. He released an album called The Joker in 1973, and the title track went to number 1. For the next several years, he became a Billboard monster with major hit singles like Fly Like an Eagle, Rockin' Me, Take the Money and Run, Jet Airliner, and the Everybody Loves Raymond theme song, and my favorite track, Jungle Love. Now, Steve Miller was both the space cowboy and the gangster of love, and it's impossible to have one of these songs in the car radio and not sing along on your ride home. His last big hit was in 1982 with the Abracadabra album, but from 1974 to 1978, Steve Miller was a hit machine like the Eagles and Queen, and what a fun time it was to grow up listening to the radio. 'Cause I'm a picker, I'm a grinner, I'm a lover, and I'm a sinner. I play my music in the sun. I'm a joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker. I get my lovin' on the run. Ooh, 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 from the Freditor.